Hi everyone, how are you today? Our lesson today will be about number sequence. Okay, we'll start. Number sequence, it's on page number 12 on your book. Okay, perfect. Let's start with looking at these numbers, and I want you to count these numbers or read these numbers. Then I want you to guess what comes next after these numbers. Okay, so I have 31,244, 31,245, 31,246. Can you tell me what comes next? Okay, how about writing these numbers on the number line? And that will make our guessing easier, like when we were in second grade and third grade. Remember, we draw the number line and we draw these numbers on the number line, and then we can write the next number. And as you see that we are, like, each time I am going step more or step forward. Okay, so I'm adding something to this number. Okay, focus very well here. Okay, so can you see something about these places? Do you have any changing places here? Yes, so you have here the next number will be the 31,247 and 31,248 and 31,249 is the last missing number. So now I write here the missing numbers and just I change one of these places. Did you ask yourself why? Yes. Because we need each time we need to find the sequence or the missing number on any place on the number line or in group of numbers, you need to look at the changing place. So if you want to understand what is the sequence, what is the number that is coming next, you need to look at the changing place. Which place in this number is changing, or which places are changing? Maybe we will have many places, but in this lesson we're talking about just one changing place. So just we are adding on one place, and this change that's what we're going to call a decrease or increase in the number. So if the number is increasing, or is the number increasing, or the number is decreasing. Okay, what's the meaning of increasing? Increasing, getting bigger. Decreasing, it's getting smaller. And we need to use this guessing, okay, to know what is the sequence of this group of numbers. Okay, if the place was getting bigger, oh, okay, like we have group of numbers and we said, okay, the ones is changing each time, or the tens or the hundreds is changing each time. Okay, is this change make this number getting bigger or getting smaller? If this place is changing to be bigger, that means we are counting on. So we are adding something for this place. Maybe we are adding 1, maybe we are adding 10, maybe we are adding 100, maybe we are adding any other number, okay? But the concept that we need to know that if the place is getting bigger, so we are counting on, we are adding, we are giving this place something more, okay? So we are going more. Okay, what if the place was getting smaller? So if this place, if the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the 10,000s, whatever, is getting smaller each time, so we have to know that we are counting back. So we are going backwards, okay? So we are taking away something from this number. We are subtracting, okay? So we are going back, we are subtracting, we are taking away a number from this. Okay, let's start our lesson talking about counting on, taking some examples on counting on, and then we will do some more exercises on counting back. Okay, in this number sequence, we are counting on in ones. Okay, here it's helping you. So this word will help you, counting on in ones. So we know that the change, you will see the change on the ones place, and it's going to be adding each time. So we counting on, we are adding a number to the ones place. So this is the red part. When we say counting on in ones, means a lot. It means that we are changing the ones place and we are adding a number each time for this place. Let's take a look at this sequence of numbers. Okay, and I already underline the place that is changing each time. It's the ones place. It was 5, then it's 6, then it's 7. Now that will make our guessing very easy because I know what is the changing place. It's the ones each time, and I told you we are counting on. So I am adding, and as you see, by looking at these numbers that you already have on the number line, you can easily tell that we're just adding 1 each time. Okay, so we are counting 1 each time. Now look at the next number. It should be the 8. Okay, so the changing, we are adding 1 to the ones. It's 8 now. Then we are adding 1 to the 1 again, to the ones place again. It's 9. So the final number, we are just adding 1 each time to the ones. Perfect. Now let's take another exercise. In this number sequence, we are counting on, but where? In tens. So we are adding or changing something on the tens place, and this change is adding. We are counting on, going forward. We are adding, giving this place some more. Okay, so it's more. Perfect. So look at this group of numbers. We have here 814, 824, 834, 844. We are adding a whole 10 each time. Look, I can add many numbers to the same place. I can like add 20, not 10. I can add 30. But this time, I just want you to understand the concept of counting on. Okay? Perfect. Can you guess the next number? Sure. It's going to be 854 and 864. Okay, next, another exercise. In this number sequence, we are counting on in thousands. Okay? Look at this group of numbers. Again, I help you by underlining the changing place, which is the thousand place. It's getting bigger and bigger each time. But this time there's a small trick here. Okay, so read the number as you read a regular number. Okay, it's 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 100. So can you guess the next number? 7, 8, 9, 10, then comes what? It's 11,000. Perfect. And 100. So it's like I'm not seeing the rest of the number. I'm just writing the same rest of the number. I'm just changing the place. But once we started a new place, so I just write 11,000. Can you tell me what is? It's 12,000. Excellent. So the next number can be the 12,100. Perfect. Let's see another sequence. We are counting on again in 10,000. Okay, 10,000. So the changing place is the 10,000. Sorry, I forgot here to erase the last number, so you can guess it yourself. Okay, so again, I underline the changing place. Oh, this will help you a lot of guessing. What's the next number? I have 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, then 800,000 and 900,000. And you can read the rest of the number. It's the same all the time. Okay, because I'm changing only on one place here. Perfect. Okay, now we want to talk a little bit about counting back. Like we talk about counting on and we apply it in all places, I can apply counting back in all places, but just there is a one difference. It is that each time we are taking away, we are subtracting. Okay, in this number sequence, we are counting back in 100,000. So I'll give you an example. We are counting back, less, counting back, it's less. We are taking away, subtracting from the 100,000 place. Okay, look at these numbers, sequence of numbers, and you need to guess what is the missing number. Okay, I already underlined the changing place for you. It was 600,000, 500,000. Okay, look, the number is decreasing. It's going less and less. We are subtracting something from these numbers. Look, each time I'm trying to remind you what are the words that we can use when we talking about counting back. So counting back, I can say I am going less, I'm going backward, I'm subtracting. So all these words work as a counting back. We are taking away, okay? So counting back. So it's decreasing in the number. Okay, so again, 600,000, 500,000, 400,000, 300,000, and, oops, sorry, 200,000 and 100,000. Perfect. Another exercise. In this number sequence, we are counting again back, taking away in 100,000. So again, we are talking about 100. No, this is a 10. I will fix this one. That's okay. It's the 10,000 place because we are talking about 5 places. So this is the 10,000 place. So each time, so forgive me, this is a we are counting back in 10,000. So I already underlined the place for you. This is the 10,000, and each time we're going less. 19,000, 18,000 or 80,000, 17,000 or 70,000, 16,000 or 60,000, and now I have 5 10,000 or 50 10,000, and 14,000 or 40 10,000. Perfect. Okay. Now I want you to remember again counting on and back, and I want you to apply on these exercises your experience of counting on, adding something more, or counting back. It's taken away, subtracting. We need to find the missing number on these sequences. Okay, the first step is to underline the changing place. What is the changing place here? The changing place here is the tens. So each time the tens is going back. So we are taking away a 10 each time, right? So we are taking away a 10. So if I subtract a 10, it's going to be 2,101. Okay, think again. If I want to take 10 from 2,101, I cannot take from the tens place this time, right? I cannot take from the 0. It's 0. I don't have any tens anymore. So I have to go to the 100 place and borrow a 10 from the 100. So if I take 10 from the 100, it's not going to be 100 again. It's going to be a 90. And so the 100 place is going to be empty. So we say 2,091. Okay, so 2,091, because the 100 place we already borrowed 10, so it's not 100 again. It's now 90. Okay, it will go to the tens place. Okay, we need to guess what is the missing number here. You have to guess what is the changing place. I have here 4 places. 4 places mean 1,000 again. It's 1,000. Okay, so I have here the 1,000 place is changing. I can look from left to right or right to left. Okay, if I want to look from left to right, the number is increasing. We're going on 8,000, 7,000, and I have 6,000, and then 5,000 and 4,000. Okay, so it's counting back. Perfect. Next exercise, I have 13,470 and 33 and 43. Okay, who can guess what is the changing place here? You have to point to the changing place. Exactly. It's the 10,000. So the 10,000, which is the first place here, it's increasing or decreasing? Yes, exactly. We are increasing. It was 10,000. Then it's going to be 20,000. It's going to be 30,000, then 40,000, and the last one is 50,000. Perfect. So this was all about counting on and back. Thank you for listening, and please answer any questions from your teacher on your notebook, on a worksheet, or on a worksheet. Thank you so much.